3 to 5, right?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, let me transport you to a little quaint pasture with luscious green fields and one of those old fashioned barns, you know, the ones I'm talking about, those red barns. You see going, oh, look, a barn. And where you breathe in and you can just smell the animals. It was cleaning day, happens once a month. And I was on my way to clean this barn, who is home to 10 little goats who you think are normal, they're not. They're like a bunch of grumpy toddlers. They're grazing and I'm getting ready. I jump on my tractor, grab my pitchfork, get my music buds, hearing buds to some people, and on my way down there. And I'm honking at the goats, saying hello, good morning to them. Sounds crazy, but I'm not the only one here who likes to say hello, good morning, and talk to their animals. I even yell at my little old man. I call my little old man goat Elmo. Hey, Elmo, how you doing? Because he likes to say good morning to me, so I have to say good morning to him. I get down there, I park my tractor right by the barn, you know, work harder, not smarter. And I get down and I get my gear ready to clean the fun pen of dirty, mucky straw. And then in comes one of my little goats, Lucy. She comes coming in, goes right next to the cabinet where their most favorite thing in the whole wide world is animal cookies. These goats will do anything for them. You open something, they hear a crinkle, ooh, cookie, no matter what it is. They think it's a cookie. She's looking at me, looking at the cookies where they are, look at me, cookies me. No, Lucy, no, too much sugar. You've had your cookies for the week. And like she understood me, stomps her foot and storms out. She'll get over it. She'll just go lay and graze or do whatever goats do. I get my earbuds in, crank up the music, and I get to work. Pretty soon I got a pretty good pile. I'm ready to go. I look over, get ready. There's my pile. Where's the tractor? No tractor. Where's my tractor? I hear a faint beep beep. Sounds like my tractor. Beep 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 beep. Someone stole my tractor. So I'm running out of the barn. I'm looking around and I'm standing there with my jaw to the floor, just watching. What else could I do? I mean, no one else has ever seen it. What can you do? There she was, Lucy, driving the tractor with little Chili manning the gas. And Rexy, I'm not quite sure what Rexy was doing. She was just there for right, smiling away. All right, go, Rexy. There's Lucy doing this with the wheel. She's doing zigzags. She's doing donuts. I didn't even know that was possible on a tractor. There she goes. And then Chili, apparently a little head hoof, she's stomping on that gas like life depended on it. Lucy's like, yeah. And there's Lucy, she's wearing my sunglasses, smoking a cigarette. Where'd she get this? How did, okay, cool. She's just going around and I'm just standing there mesmerized. No one's gonna believe this. My goat's driving the tractor and she's going and she's crashing through all the fences, halfway through the neighbors going 25 miles an hour. That's pretty fast for a tractor, trust me. And there she goes. And I'm like, well, crap, I gotta go get her. So I go running, get in my car, go get them because I don't want to get in trouble. It's all I need is for her to run into a car and laugh and go, that'd be something. So I go out there and she must have disappeared. They were gone. Chili, Rexy, Lucy. I couldn't find them. I looked high and low for a month. High and low. I couldn't find them anywhere. I lost my goats. I've had them for 5 years. They were gone. I hope they got whatever they wanted. I'm not quite sure what they were going for, but okay. So I get home and I had to get away from it all. So what do? Pick up our phones, gotta look at social media. What else can you do? I gotta get away. I can't think about how much I miss my goats. So I'm scrolling as you do. When something catches my eye. Oh, look at this. Big speed chase in Chicago. Of 3 perpetrators on an orange tractor. Say what? So of course I have to read this. 3 perpetrators found on a tractor, stolen Apparently I found out that Chicago is the national cookie place. Who knew? Of America. There you go, little tidbit for you. And I'm looking, reading. It was like watching a Stephen, or, reading mystery, go fast. Little perpetrators dressed up as goats, going off way with turbos on the tractor, just shooting down, cops chasing them. They're stacked up high with cookies up to the sky, which is impressive. Rex Chili is just climbing onto it with Rexy by her as Lucy's manning the steering wheel, doing her little thing as she does. And they go and they zoom off. Perpetrators at large, horned and dangerous. Horn? What? Oh, horns. Okay. I guess someone got headbutted. And all of a sudden I hear a crash. Uh-oh. I wonder who that is. Thank you.
Okay.
You're in charge again.
Oh, thank you. Galina, I'm going to pick on you. How'd you like Kim's speech?
Yes, so Kim, I'll start with, usually my evaluation pattern is glow or grow, okay? So I'll start with the glows, the accolades. I think you just nailed it, man, because I'm a kind of person, I'm very visual. And the moment you said the word transport, boom, I was there. That's it. That was the magic. So I think that is one glow. Secondly, it was very expressive, like the way you were expressing the tone, the gestures. I think it's just mesmerizing to me. It's magical. And one grow for you would be like, I would say start using prop. That would be my only grow for you. Back to you, George.
You're muted, George.
Is Carla in the room or she's away? Okay, I'll go on to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Kim. I think it's much better than last time. You're more animated, use the stage more, very good. The only suggestion would be you went over time and you need to get it down to 4 minutes or 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So you need to work the ending in, cut out something in the middle, etc. But you're very animated, much more. You didn't seem as nervous as last time. You seem a lot more animated. You use the suggestion, you use the whole stage, etc. So that was very good. Just when you get there, you might want to think of the stage is going to be bigger. So you can use a bigger part. I think some people practice in the driveway or something, but you might want to get to where you're going to compete early so you can look at the stage.
Right.
So, but you're very animated, gestures, voice, etc. Excellent.
I like it. I agree. And before I turn it over to Steve, I'm going to add my 2 cents worth. And that's what I like it. I'm a clown, so you have to justify all your actions. You justify the tractor, so that's great. I love the tractor. Then you justified running out of the barn and seeing them taking off. And I like the pattern. I could picture, them riding the tractor, doing wheelies. And then at the end, near the end, the only thing I suggest is you saw them on the news going down with all the cookies, and behind them were the police, and that maybe be the end because you shorten it down to so you don't go over time. So maybe that's your ending is I saw them on the news and police were following them, or something like that, instead of stretching out the ending. Back to, hey, Carla, you're here. Carla.
Yeah, I didn't see her time. Did she make the time?
She went over.
Okay, gotta watch that out. Kim, we'd like you to win. Galina won already for us. We'd like you to win. My thing is that when you said luscious, and then you know what I mean, remove that. Use the word I'm referring to, because that's a glitchy type word, you know what I mean type. So that's a grammarian portion of me. And then you said, that's fast for a tractor. Not everybody knows 25 miles an hour is fast
you
That's
froze.
for
I think we lost her. So, um,
so make an emphasis 25 miles an hour is fast for a tractor. You say that. You
great. Sounds good. Thanks, Carla. I'm going to hand it back over to Steve. Toastmaster of the day.
I'm going to throw out my thoughts real quick. There was so much that was really, really neat. Your gestures and your movement, your stance, like something's happening over there and I'm visualizing it. And that was what I really circled. You did such a good job of putting it in my brain, a picture in my brain. That was excellent. What you've done here, what you put together is unique and personal and done with a lot of energy. Really makes me want to pay attention. Here's a thought. You're going to have to cut down a little bit of time. People might laugh here and there, and you're going to need to build in that little bit of time. And so you might have to plan on a couple pauses, maybe. And of course, you've got to shorten. I think if you shorten up the phone part, because you spent, I'm going to guess, 30 seconds on the internet and explaining it. That's a place that I think could be shorter. When it comes to a tall tale, I think this really fits the bill. It's a great example of, I think, what I think they should be looking for. Anyway. How about table topics?